Ashe. Thank you so much for those words, that vulnerageousness, that energy, everything. All right, so on deck we got Callie. Coming up to the stage is Susanna. Where you at, girl? Come up to the stage. Girl, you got support up there too. I like it. Oh yeah, Susanna, let's go! Victory at all costs. Victory, however long and hard the road may be. What if I lose blood, sweat, and tears? The need to ensure victory to be perfect. If I'm not number one, did I truly achieve anything? Blood comes from the cuts and scrapes, from falling down and dragging myself up continuously. Sweat is the pressure I put myself, comes from the fact that I need to be better. Sweating starts when I need to work harder and I can't. It hurts, it's hard, and tears begin to fall down from my eyes because I'm about to burst. A hurricane is a rise, not capable of holding it in. Balance is something not within me. Push and push and push and quit, always how it ends up, always how I finish. Push and push and dead tracks of something I can't keep doing, always failing, always losing. I lose more than I can get. So did I really get anything at all?
Come on, poet.
And every day it's like I fall into a pit of despair, and it keeps getting deeper. No longer how much I keep trying to climb, the walls are getting steeper. I can't keep doing this. Perfection isn't victory. Perfection is torture.
Come on, poet.
Wow. Can we say thank you for your words, poet? You did that, poet. Ashe. All right, on deck, we have Lilith. Coming up to the stage, give it all your love to Callie. I sit, looking at my broken reflection, disconnected and fragmented. My eyes follow the curve of my nose, and I see my grandfather. His brown skin in a sea of white, young Parsi boy from Bombay flew across the waves, pushed down his sadness, and sold his brain. My eyes move down to my lips, and I see my abuela, her cafecito, her pan in the morning, how she at 70 would try to teach herself how to read, how her eyes were full of sadness. I remember that she had to watch her people bleed. And in my own eyes, I see my nanny. Her strength and her fight are afternoon tea. The only woman in her program trying to get a PhD. The way that even in death she smiled, despite the cancer eating at her bones. She let me be in denial. I smile and I see my papita, his kind eyes, how he bent over working till he was 75, his strength and silent love, his heart and his soul. He could be angry, but instead he loves. And I wish I was proud to have his smile and her eyes and his nose and her lips. My face is a map of my legacy of pain and strength, war and escape, and yet I still feel broken. Like nothing fits quite right, like maybe if I looked more white or if my eyes were more bright, maybe then I would be able to see in my own reflection my beauty.
Come on, Paul.
And maybe then my features would come together in perfect unity.
Okay. Can I just have y'all say, I see you, poets. I see you, poets. We heard you, poets. We heard you, poets. Ashe. All right, on deck, we have Vivian. And I'm going to give a quick content warning for our next poet. So, the content trigger warning is mention of suicide. So again, please take care of yourself, do what you need to do. And the decompression room is right upstairs. But please, give maximum love to Lily!
After a long, exhausting day of stress, sometimes I just want to fade away. But since I've taken every day as a bad day, that desire to disappear has become greater and greater, and there are times where I've wanted to commit to disappearing. To anyone who's never struggled with suicide, it's difficult to describe what it looks like. Suicidal ideation has no physical form, but its vibrant darkness is as bright as the sun. A winged figure, it stays close to the ground. It's confusing to imagine, but it's even more confusing to imagine why a 14-year-old would want to kill themselves. Starting at 8 years old, this figure would keep me company after a bad school day with its cool embrace from its claws. And I've tried to keep it away, but I couldn't push its metaphysical form away from me. Its freakishly charming eyes would constantly lure me closer to its abyss. Starting at 13 years old, others noticed this entity following me. My eyes growing lifeless, this figure would keep me away from the outside world. And I've tried every drug and medication I can to force it away from me. But no matter how many pills I swallowed, this figure would still manage to join me yet again, placing a rope in my shaking hands, peeking its skull out from its portal, whispering in my ear to commit suicide. And tears would trickle down my eyes, staining my innocent 14-year-old face. This figure wanted my soul forever. Because 49,449 souls that year wasn't enough. It lusted for more broken souls, telling those hurt people that their shattered hearts can't be mended. But shattered hearts still beat for life, and shattered hearts still pump blood. Because there's life in every seemingly empty vessel. There's a reason we hesitate when the rope is in our hands.
Come on, poet.
And I know to some, the feeling of tears crawling down one's face, giving solace during a bad day, makes it seem like there's no hope. But at the end of the day, at the end of a tiring, miserable day, one still gets to live. It's taken me a while to find hope. Even today, I struggle to find that water under the bridge, a sign that life will be all right. And I know this figure hates that. I know this figure hates that stream of water flowing steadily, half full and not half empty, but even just that sliver of optimism has kept me 6 feet above ground, showing me that a life with some bad moments is better than no life at all. Because that stream still flows when bad days occur, and life doesn't end at 14 years old.
Beautiful. Once again, thank you for your vulnerableness on this stage. Your pieces, your poems, very much help other people moving through the things that they're moving through. So thank you so much for your words. Let's give it up for Lilith one more time. Beautiful. On deck, we got Braylon. Coming up to the stage, please give it up for Vivian.
The truth is, I wish I was in love with him, but I just can't use small words anymore. I can't sleep on his bare mattress and attach myself to the seat of his car, suck in my stomach, and think about holding his hands and if he washed them.
Come on, poet.
The truth is, I'm glad it didn't work out for all these reasons. I can feel myself making myself stupider for him, watching my pupils dilate as I make myself docile, laughing through my teeth so he can't see the blade tucked behind my molars. I walk down the street with him, and married men stare at the woman I carved out of me wearing a shirt that could fit the daughters they won't believe, and he says, "Hey, you're beautiful." The truth is, I'm scared no boy is ever really a man. Stay boys forever, and your nymphette fantasy is still age appropriate. Listen, he's a nice guy with no sheets on his bed and pretty eyes and gay friends. Don't worry, I have gay friends. The truth is, I just want to be a girl in love, but I can't see the girl in the mirror anymore, just this monster. I see a man in line in front of me at the supermarket and think about beating him up. And it feels like sin without the fun part. In my dreams, I'm crushing jugulars and killing rapists. No, it's not an ethical conundrum. I grow talons. I become the succubus. He asks me again why I'm so angry, how I can be such an angry girl. It sounds like he's telling me give up. There is no love story to be had. Don't ask me again if we can try this. No, I'm not putting sheets on my bed. Why would I put sheets on my bed? Okay, go. Sleep in dreams, little angry girl. Check the news or whatever it is you do instead of shaving those legs. Why? Why? Go kiss a girl. Go kill a CEO. The truth is, I thought he would be the boy to redeem my girlhood. And I wish I was in love with him, but I would rather be an angry girl than this caged one.
Vivian, I don't even have words for that. That was phenomenal. Wow, you better go. Okay. Say, I see you, poet. I see you, poet. Okay. On deck, we got Maya, but coming to the stage is Braylon.
Stand up, boy. Fix that damn fish. Love you speak of does not live here. You better take that shit to a dream. So I tell you, I had a dream. I had a dream about you, about me, about us. And in that dream, I see two broken-hearted people watching the sunset on this beautiful day. Blankets over there, stuffed animals over here. Getting so lost in each other's eyes, voice, smile. Every time I look in her eyes, I lose track of the second. Every time I hear her speak, I lose track of the minute. Every time I look at her. Every time she smiles, I lose track of the hour. Realizing she can single-handedly make me lose track of time. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up from this dream. I notice my friendship and my feelings grow for her every minute, but I finally notice. We've got so lost. We've been here so long to see the sunrise, but I'm scared. I'm scared to admit how I feel. I'm scared to lose it. I'm fighting to let go before I even have a chance to hold on. But my parents tell me, you don't know nothing about love. You too young for that, boy. And I tell them I find it fairly odd, parents, the way I lose my the way my mind wanders around the cosmos, the way I lose brain cells, because how wonderful she is. So I will always reach out for the cosmos, as long as she's there waiting for me. This feeling in my stomach. Why is my chest feeling like this? Am I nervous? I can't be. Or maybe she's just that damn perfect to make me nervous. Right now got me feeling like I'm listening just the two of us, because that's all I need right now. I notice I'm not that scared boy anymore. I'm here to give you my all. I want to see your scars and I'll show you mine. I want to show your imperfections and I'll show you mine. Show me your insecurities and I'll show you mine. I'll show you that two broken hearted people don't have to break a heart. It can love one. It can fix one. Then I wake up realizing the lamp really did look weird. But I say to myself, I know that girl. I know that broken heart. So I bring my tape, I bring my glue, and I bring my heart. Put them together, freeing her from that cage for broken-hearted people. And then I wake up and say, then I tell her I had a dream about you, about us, and about me. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know who she is, but you should make sure you spit that. Okay? So you can hear that. Okay? Alright, so we got Eris on deck. Coming to the stage. Please give maximum love for Maya.
My mother told me, when we get in the store, you better not look at nothing, you better not take My mother told me, always ask for a receipt because it's proof that you paid. My mother told me, if you are ever pulled over by the police, to them, you are nothing but unmolded clay with opinion, only your skin speaks for you, cursing your existence, their spit like acid in your hair. All our oppressors here is that you are a threat. A liability to inequality, you breathe too loud. I cannot stand your human nature. You are supposed to be a slab of labor that does not hurt my sensitive blue eyes. Why can't you follow my word like God? If your ancestors could, then why can't you? Please walk off the face of this flat earth and sink into suffocation for my satisfaction. We do not love you. We do not want you. Go back to your kingdom, for this land of the free is not free to you. Well, dear oppressor, if you cannot listen to our protests in the streets that flood your social media, if you cannot listen to the bones of my brothers standing together in their exhausted bodies, if you cannot listen to the children that thrive off of bad neighborhoods littered in pots and potholes, if you cannot listen to the tired screams of mothers receiving that phone call their child was murdered by men who wear a blood-covered badge traveling back to a slave catcher's star, if you cannot listen, then read my lips. I'm a walking human body with muscles surrounded by blood like yours. I'm not the body to beat until stars are drowning my vision. My veins are not the string to sew the stripes in. American. My culture is not poison to song. I say it with pride. You can say it too. I cannot bend my heritage for your satisfaction, nor bleach my melanin for your unreasoned, unseasoned irrationality. Every step my ancestors took planted seeds from cornrows, rode through waves, yet you swear are blue, yet blood does not die, and it soaks our waters and gargled screams. How many bones are eroded into the sandcastles your children make? You are my people too. We are spirits in man, but you cannot ignore us. And when voice gives out, my silence will speak for me. I will fight for my people. Living in a world that has not changed, how to bring a child into this life knowing they cannot live without a conversation that shouldn't exist. Explaining a rule book of survival, the same conversation my mother once told me. My mother told me,
Baby, never should a parent outlive their child. Never should I see your name on the news under another hate crime. That will not be my daughter's face for inspiration on the murals I walk by. Never should you be crushed by the system in one hand and humanity in the other. Never should you be failed as a living being. I love you, my love, I love you. But the world does not see you through my eyes.
Truth. Speak. Truth. Speak. Truth. Hey, y'all boys. I told y'all it was gonna be a hell up here. I told y'all, right? Okay. Y'all believe me now? All right. All right, we got Hope on deck. Coming up to the stage right now is Aaron.
Old folks something rap back in my day. But homie, this is my day. Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late?
The inner monologue of my younger self goes as follows. Surely something stands between me and an ending without meaning. I reach for skies, hoping for a standing ovation, roar of the crowd heard through thunder and willow trees. Strive to be the men who once saw the stars, for following every legend, leyenda I hear will get me that far. Orpheus loved her too much to not turn around. Feet gravel stained for days, yet he did not waver in his stance. Icarus couldn't help but push to be limitless, and somehow I'm only pushing me back into illness, mentally willed myself into a standstill. Time should feel endless, but each day I seem to be running out of it. Hours away from being remembered, minutes closer to death, and every second I take breath is another disappointment for the books. Pages skipped as I sit, another story on the shelf. No one climbs that high for something not worth reading. I'm not totally useless. I swear, I can be used as a bad example. In class, I am not praised for my wit so quick they didn't think to check twice. I am shown as a cautionary tale, a guide for whose footsteps not to follow. Size 10, but I barely pass with C's. Every time I laugh around the word average, I fade a little further. I undermined my personhood by being a floater. Even Aristotle made mistakes. So many mistakes, but people didn't believe he was made of his mistakes. See, the greats seem to falter farther than the eye can see. Trust me, I will be perfect. I can walk the line between greatness and insanity for you. The girl who wrote that fell 12 feet down that day. 6 feet to the ground and another 6 feet under the world that consumed her, the broken portrait they never sought to remember, her surrender never seeing the sun. I see her sometimes in a theater, cafe. When it's quiet, I see her in the flowers. The smell of lavender is laced with her good days, when her thoughts didn't drown out the world around her. When I find myself in her size 10 C average footsteps, I tell myself 5. I meet the skies when I wake up in the morning. 4, I write my own legends, leyendas for the next generation. 3, time is only what I make of it. 2, I am smart as fuck. 1, I make mistakes, so many mistakes. I am made of my mistakes and the growth that comes from them. 0, I have not reached the end, and I have made a world of meaning.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Come on, Aaron! Okay, let me hear you say it's okay to make mistakes. That's what got me here. Period. Thank you for that reminder. Okay, we needed that. Thank you. You amazing. I love you. All right, on deck we got Vita. Okay. Coming to the stage. Please make maximum noise for the amazing Hope.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And all the truth.
sorry. I'm so nervous. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, a nation under God, with liberty and justice for all. But instead, it's the opposite. All for justice under Satan, no nation, and for the republic for which it fails and fails and fails and fails and fails and fails. How long do we have to wait for change to foresee or have to beg and plead for the change that they won't make for me? I'm black and Ethiopian. My melanin is considered a threat. My 4C hair is considered the rope that's supposed to be wrapped around my neck. The way I act and dress is apparently the only reason I get oppressed. My voice is supposed to be loud and ghetto, which eventually gets silenced. I'm supposed to just fall in line while the praying eyes gets to take all my shine and dim it to something that I was never meant to be. I'm a young woman. If you look at me and I don't speak, then I'm called out my name. Consent isn't a thing. If it were, then it might just be a dream. If I'm trying to express my feelings, I can, but not that much, or I'll be considered sensitive. Dear white people, why do all these things exist? You can't say hashtag Black Lives Matter, then proceed to say, let's take America back. You say you're not racist, but vote for this, you say you're not racist, but vote for the same person that the KKK did. Let that sink in. Trump is putting the same shackles that our grandmas and great-grandmas fought to get freed from. But this time, he's not only putting them on black people, but people who look just like him. How could you claim to be a feminist, then vote your rights away? I'm not saying I hate white people, but I hate white people. Let's differentiate the two. One of them is the reason R. Kelly can't recognize he's abusive. The reason that we're underlooked, underpaid, underbooked, undershamed, and here we are today trying to see who we are today. The reason why strong women have to be so strong. The ones who are able to have critical mindsets and are really understand not only one perspective, but learn the narrative between all. Dear Gen X, why do you say the youth don't know what we're talking about, but when we ask you questions for guidance, you clearly don't know what you're talking about? But you're supposed to be the wise and all-knowing, but the only thing you know how to do is to stay performative. You care about us just enough to take pictures, say you're all for the kids, but never actually listen to what we have to say. You silence us so you can stay silent and be defiant of everything we ask. For one, isn't a lot. Nowadays, book about equality is not important as is not as important as sociology. You say take us back to the old days, like you were wild and free, like you didn't have shackles on your feet. With all that being said, Gen Z, please. We are people of color, ancestors that built this country on their backs just for them to turn around and chain ours. It's time for a revolutionary change and get rid of the revolutionary myth where every man is the same. I'm not talking about Martin Luther King, but I say I have a dream that one day we will be free from the system of oppression and be seen for who we are and who we're really meant to be. Malcolm X once said, "You let that white man know, if this is a country of freedom, let it be a country of freedom. And if not, change it. For me, to you, to all of us, it's time for change." Thank you.
And she said she was nervous. Come on! Give it up for Hope one more time! Wow, wow, wow. When I say Black Lives, y'all say matter. Black Lives, period, and forever will. Thank you so much for that. That was incredible. On deck, we got Julia. Please give maximum love for Vita!
Plants and soil turned red from blood you laid, screaming, built that wall, knowing damn well the system is corrupt for everybody that look like me. My people are in jail for this injustice. How could you be so naive to believe that the future generations would be like you? To believe that your problems are because of me? Never welcome, always stared at like a criminal or a thief in the street. But I guess that's what's the cost it takes to live in the land of the free. Always told I'm lucky, so lucky, given the opportunity to live this life, to live the life of the American dream. Living the American dream, this is an American nightmare. Because he was chosen, my people are being deported. Take me from my family, no longer here, no home is no longer home. My land was never my land, I guess. We are called wetbacks, well all we are, people whose clothes are ripped off our backs, working to stay in this country. We are dangerous aliens you fear. We are totally not the ones picking the fruit. You fucking sit on your ass and consume. Por mi Mexico. Clean up my island from the tornado we weren't prepared for. Floating island of garbage, well that's so-called garbage is my home. Soy una boricua, mi casa Puerto Rico, mi gente asesinada y ahora desconocida. We went from dancing to hiding, not even having our own place, not even our own state. From using sazon packets to getting asked who are my people, from being Taino to being unknown, from not fitting the stereotype look but fitting your racial slurs. Por mi Puerto Rico! America, where the flesh is ripped off my body because my body was too curvy from a young age. So it always gave the right to be touched. Just look, don't touch. I should just wear a sign that says that at this point, right? America, where the culture skinned off my back because my culture was too exotic, even though Taco Tuesday ain't even all that. Even though all we do is dance and drum, I guess it was too much. You see, I wanted to live a life. I didn't want to cry, I didn't want to die. But now I hope I fit your stereotype. I hope you look at me like as if I killed your fucking dog. I hope I scare you. I hope I am that dangerous alien I'm supposed to fucking be. I hope you look at me with fear and disgust. Damn, now that I think about it, I am that dangerous ass alien.
Woo! Please give it up for Vita! Okay, come on, DJ! I love this song. Yo, Vita just came up here. I'm like, all the words. Wow, 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 wow. Can we say, I see you, poet? You said that, poet. Okay, all right, on deck, we have Molly. Coming up to the stage, please give maximum love for Julia.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
I step into an embrace of mouthy chatter and mango jewel pods every morning. And from every corner I feel, even the walls, inhale the life in this place. Tell me you want culture and I'll show you the girls' bathroom, a nail salon, a piercing shop, an art gallery, a smoke stop, where secret meetings are broadcast from the big stall and where opinions and revelations are dispensed, then discarded as quickly as paper towels. Here, the water runs non-stop, thrums with boys' names and battle cries, prayers and promises and rushed goodbyes. This is where we lose ourselves in a flurry of she-saids and he-thoughts, and what I mean is, yes, you could call this place broken. It hums a song of leaky AirPods and leaky pipes, half-listened conversations and half-forgiven friends, sounds like the shame in a loud tampon wrapper and screamed fights during passing period. The sinks spit water on a whim, the stalls don't lock, even the mirror is cracked due to years of quietly shifting tectonics, compliments and condemnations slung like pebbles from the quickest slingshot of a tongue, thousands embedded into these walls. Yes, you could call this place broken. And maybe it is. Every day here, a girl grows out of her skin. But in a room where you know her by the soles of her shoes and the way she pumps soap from the weary dispenser, it is easy to forget why we are supposed to be fighting in the first place. Because this is where we are stripped down to our strongest selves, where we sob with our foreheads pressed into the stall, and then where we wash our face and do each other's mascara, plastering ourselves with rumors and reconciliation in the same breath, where we fight until there's nothing left and where we give each other all we got. And what I mean is maybe this is all we got. And yes, you could call this place broken. Because a world pressurized against a magnitude of malice and masculinity will never be accepted as sacred. But to us it is. Here is where we breathe the tremor out of our lungs the second we walk through that door. Where we can finally say our names in their wholeness and stand awash in everything they mean. What I mean is this is where we live and where we die, and you could call that broken. But we call it community and comfort and a battleground, and we call it angry and shameful and cold and divine and beautiful and a shrine to this thing that we all hold inside us, and we call it a quiet revolution. Tell me you want power, and I'll show you the girls' bathroom.
Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand, 'cause I'm just a girl, a little lonely.
Beautiful job, Julia. Can I hear y'all say we
Little things that I
I use my imagination to characterize you. All the good things about you, your scent, your love for cars and shoes, your music taste, the way you cared. You look as well as I can remember, a little blurry, but I can still tell it's you. I build you with the father's love, the kind of father that kisses your forehead when you're looking sad. Just a kiss on the forehead. Well, I miss you. I miss a part of you. I imagine what it would be like if you never went to that god-awful place. If I grew up with you around, would you have been different? I know it's pointless to dwell on if, but I can't help myself. I want my dad. Someone with similar, if not the same, personality. He doesn't have to look too much like you. Similar body type and height is good enough. But then I think on how I will never have that. My father will not attend my graduation. My father will not help me settle into my college dorm. My father will not walk me down the wedding on will not help me walk down the aisle on my wedding day. My father will never meet my children. I look back at the letters you sent me, and each one you say you love me, sure. I search for your voice, knowing it'll leave me stunned, dazed, numb. I keep trying to remember you. In fear, I'll forget you. You make me want to pray, like if believing in God will somehow make you change.
Give it up one more time for Molly. Y'all, it has been such a fire night, okay? Also, I just want to shout out Molly because usually I'm the shortest in the room, so thank you for that. I need that, okay? I work with kids and they're not nice people. Many of them are here in the audience. All right, so before I bring up our next poet, I have some announcements. So, again, y'all have been hearing some fire poetry, have you not? Beautiful. Guess what, y'all? We do this. We actually do this every Wednesday. Are you curious? You want to know more? I'm not really believing it. What about you up top? Do you want to know more? Okay, they be having my bag. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Well, You Speaks is going to be hosting after school workshops starting the first week of February. Can I hear you say Black History Month? Can I hear you say Black Cultures Month? Can I hear you say Black Futures Month? Black everything. Period. It just sounds so good, you know, when it echoes. All right, so every Wednesday, we are going to be having workshops on from 5 to 7, right? 5 to when? Beautiful. Here's the really cool thing about it. First and third Wednesdays are going to be here in Oakland, California at Chapter 510, okay? So if you are like, oh my God, this is amazing, you got to touch the stage, or like, let me work on my writing even more, or you're like, this is really dope and I've never been on stage before, but I would love to get some support writing, this is the space to do it, okay? Chapter 510, you are going to be, if I can find them, maybe, are you in here, Lee? Are you here somewhere? Anyways, Lee is an amazing organizer and facilitator of the workshop space. They will be here in Oakland, California. And then on the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month, we will be in San Francisco at Shotwell. So 265 Shotwell is the You Speaks location. And if you are not tired of me yet, I'm going to plug that you should come to those because I will be facilitating them, okay? Come hang out with me. We're gonna write poems. We're gonna be doing karaoke because it's fun. We're gonna be doing acrylic pour. I don't know if y'all have ever done that before. Have y'all heard of acrylic pour? It gets fancy, y'all, okay? We're gonna be making canvases. It's gonna get real messy and real cute with lots of colors. And then when it dries, guess what? We're gonna write poems on it. Ah! What? So you can frame a poem and it's gonna be super fly. Beautiful. So, again, please pull up. You will hear more announcements and you will see information for a survey as well. So we want your feedback. We want all of it. So coming up, well, on deck, we got Simi. Period. Please give maximum love for Shamira. Woo!
I hate you. I mean, I don't hate you. I just hate the things you do. Like, for instance, you told me you love me, but you chose somebody else that I don't even know, some stranger that I don't even believe in. I cannot even believe this. How you could believe an older person that's not your child, how you even, oh, sorry. But you still told me you love me. I don't even know what love is. I feel like love is something I could hold, but I don't know. Is love something I could really hold? Is love something I could keep until I die? I don't know. Like, what do I know about love? I don't know anything about love because you didn't teach me anything about love. So how do I know anything about love? I thought you were a good parent. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. I really did. I thought you were somebody I could talk to, but now I can't. When you call me, I don't answer. That's why you decide to call my dad and say, why am I not answering the phone? Look back and see what you did. Look how much you scarred me. Look how much you hurt me. And then you'll get your answer. But till now, I guess we'll never know. Thank you.
Please give it up one more time for Shamira. Can I have y'all say, we love you, poet. We hear you, poet. I'm so very proud of you, Shamir. She's one of mine who has to deal with me on a regular basis, but I'm so proud of you for getting on the stage and doing what you do, okay? And know that you are deeply loved, okay? Sing it, y'all. Okay? While we playing games, what's this all about? Okay, we gotta go, my bad. Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
But I guess it was all just make believe. Oh, love.
that part. Everybody got quiet. All right, cool. All right, y'all, we got Beckett on deck. Please give maximum love for Simi.
Gonna do so empty, my heart, my soul can't go on without you.
Really quick, my loves, I would like to give a quick trigger warning for mention of suicide and assault. So please do what you need to do to take care of yourselves. Please give it up for Simi one more time.
Woo! Letter to a friend who refused to believe me. We're blooming creatures of the Oakland Symphony, booming bus horn bumping to the beat of the hysterical buskers doing city ballet beneath muddy feet. My back crowned by dollar store wings, made of mismatched junkyard bones with plastic pearls hot glued on, built from scraps of glimmering needles and laminated Narcan boxes. In the right delusion, that reflection is guidance. I'm the angel you thought was pigeon roadkill, soaring past these domineering Silver City walls. You prayed to whatever God I believe in, an atheist on borrowed faith and stolen patience from the times we were better for each other. Your lemonade bleached hair cascading, becoming autumn leaves. We were forgetting every 3 seconds how to breathe. Your father choosing your casket, they expected you dead by 17. Grieving the dancing, refer to the dead in present tense, and the living as gone. You screamed, I act like a wailing baby. I said you act like a raging bitch. We're both right, it still hurts. Or it's chain smoking atop the hospital you got your treatment at, unwrapping your mortality. My past is filled with the horrors you hear, and you think if fate is somehow real, God bludgeoned himself to death. The second colonialism and violence was planted in the hearts of people who were once innocent babies. I haven't gotten over that child I was, and I don't think that wound has healed of your taunts. When I was assaulted for the first time, I didn't know what it meant. When you left my side, assaulted in high school, all I could think of was shielding my naivete. I adorn my waist with early 2000s stickers because it lets me know that I am still innocent. Used as an insult, you say I must learn what it means to hold your heart and never get burned. Yet my new voice pulls up out of my throat like wildflowers from a shotgun. And the dirt you threw in my mouth only contained the seeds of my screams. I believe we will rebirth out of scraps of composted citrus. We will never be sanitized, but groves of technicolor ivy and cicadas busheled over the broken wing frame. Us, the dropout messengers of divinity, the soaring urban legends of 17th Street. I see your prayers for me, in the life you helped me hold on to. It's so easy to judge and fear because accepting I was assaulted means accepting it can happen to anyone. We spent our whole life at a dead end, forcing our bodies against the wall until the ivy of the cement embroidered into our skin. When all we had to do was turn around and find our way home, even if those houses are on different roads. But I am not a child. I'm a reclamation. My hands are untaken, and I will never be the same. But I wasn't meant to be.
I got 99 problems, and they all bitches. Wish I was jiggling, carefree living, but I'm not.
Thank you so much, Simi. Can we say we believe you, poet? We believe you, poet. Ashe, thank you so much for sharing your story and your vulnerableness with us. There are many survivors, there are many thrivers in this space, so we salute you and appreciate you in this space. Ashe? All right, we are almost done. Y'all ready? Get the energy hyped. Okay, I need y'all to be hyped. Let me try that again. Okay, just checking. Y'all good at this. I like y'all so much better than my students. All right. They in the audience, y'all. All right, so we have Seville on deck. Please give maximum love for Beckett.
I bring them to the life in you. It's only right. This is the soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life.
I could never write inside the lines. Maybe the curve on my G's hang too low, or the top of my T's and just above where they're supposed to, but I could never write like you inside the lines. I have to sit still, glue my eyes to words like gum to a desk, clench my fists till the whites of my knuckles match the paper in front of me just to stay inside the lines. Don't preach me about grammar rules or talk on subject-verb agreements, M-dashes, Oxford commas, apostrophes, semicolons. When my hand used to ache so bad, I would snap like pencil lead, but life is not like writing, 'cause when I got out of line, I couldn't erase it. Maybe I'm just cursed without cursive, or punished with my penmanship, afflicted by A, B, C's. So if you see my handwriting, don't decide whether it was easy, 'cause for me, just getting words down takes more effort than you can imagine. So if you can't read it, 'cause it's not inside the lines, then we just can't see eye to eye. For me, writing in the lines feels like walking a tightrope, tedious, easy to fall, but just like walking a tightrope, I only learned to write when I stopped looking at the lines. Thank you.
I don't write this shit so y'all will feel God coming. I don't get down like that road, the amount of raps just on a mission to find some.
What? Come on, wordplay. Did y'all hear that?
Needed to feel.
Give it up for Beckett one more time. Woo! That was incredible. Thank you so much. Say, I see you, poet. I heard you, poet. Ashe. All right, my lovely folks. On deck, we have Julian and Simone. Get ready. Coming up to the stage, show maximum love for Seville.
Right away. I just got tired of running away. Everyone leaving, I write them away. Calligraphy. I'm not mad, I just can't get out of it.
Where I am from. I'm from the mango trees in my grandma's yard, from the guava trees and the lemons. I'm from the orange walls that hug me so tight. I'm from the cactuses that grow, the tree in the front of the house that has seen me age, from going in the morning to get pan dulce and eating with my grandpa while he watched the news, from celebrating someone's birthday every weekend, singing Sin Ti with my mom, setting marigolds and food for the altar, from running around with my cousins to find the raspado man. I am from these long, hot sidewalks and running around in 95-degree weather. I am from the soil that grows that tree, from the cement walls that hug my grandpa so tight as he lays there in peace, from the comfort of my mother's arms, from my grandpa's food, from the trees. I am from here.
Keep that round of applause going for Seville. Hey, okay, DJ, can we give it up for our DJ? Bringing the vibes. Y'all are killing the stage. So, on deck, we are going to be announcing who is going to the next round. But, please give maximum love for Julian and Simone. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Can we get this mic on? Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me? Okay, great.
is 2025.
And as we wonder how we're still alive,
The wildfires blaze,
and the southern blizzards blow,
we're freezing in the flames.
and burning in the snow,
Across the battlefield echo the cries of dying men.
everyone belongs here, yet we're torn apart again. The crypto cannons catapult, crumbling cash and coin.
Elon charges up his Cybertrucks, speeding down to join.
Confederate versus rainbow flags waving in this nation.
As Zeppelins start to fly from the economy's inflation.
And misshapen is the education of the newest generation.
For the latest weekly tragedy is nothing but a sensation.
The coastal elite sip kombucha,
The country bumpkins try to shoot ya.
but neither wants to face the truth.
So, they send the impressionable youth. These tired soldiers drag their feet. While scrolling reels, their eyes are bloodshot.
They move like snails in summer heat, and even slower do their brains rot.
Now they've got the capital, surrounded on all sides.
They're smashing through the windows where the general resides.
But to their bewilderment and shell-shocked disdain,
The room is almost barren, except for a lone mechanical brain.
the general is none other than
Sir ChatGPT.
generating battle plans instantaneously. The troops scurry back to camp.
Where they play Block Blast and the blues. But when the soldiers tell the sergeant, he simply scoffs.
Pah! Fake news.
Finally, we realize our silly government and laws
Has made this culture war a long-lost cause. So, we lay down our weapons and make amends.
to go back to screaming
About the price of eggs! Thank you.
It could all be so simple.
Okay, but the price of eggs are very high. Can we agree? I was like, okay, I was already upset when it was $6 and you talk about some 14. What are we doing? There's that. Can we give it up for that group piece? That was amazing. Okay, so I have to give my host back their mic. One moment, please. Y'all could clap for me though. I've had so much fun with you tonight, and before we move on with announcing who's going on to the next, I'm going to kick it to my lovely host, Vanya.
Hi, everybody. How are we doing? Are y'all enjoying yourselves? Yeah? I love to hear it. Y'all got capacity for one more performance?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so pleased and honored to announce the one, the only, our 2024 MCO champion, Skelly Bo.
Let's go, Skelly Bo.
Make some noise for him as he makes his way to the stage. In the meantime, I would also like to invite y'all to bring your youth and to come through, if you are youth, to the Backyard Conference. So if you don't know what Backyard Conference is, y'all have seen and maybe met some of our incredible spokes. Can I get a spoke? Spokes is our youth advisory board here at Youth Speaks, and they put together a week-long summer camp. It's going to be June 9th through the 13th, I believe. If you come to all days, you get an $150 stipend, so come get paid. Come learn some MC skills. Come learn how to run your own workshops. It's going to be really great. Also, if you come to after school workshop, you do get some stipends too, but it is first come, first serve. So if you want it, come and get it. We now are prepared for our one, our only, Skelly Bo.
Oh, it's kind of low. First of all, I want to say I'm proud of everybody who got on this stage. Y'all killed it. And it's important to do things that make your heart just like beat out your chest like this. Coming in front of all these people is nerve-wracking, so I'm proud of you guys. Before I start, I want to leave you guys with a quick message. It's about forgiveness. And today somebody told me that not forgiving somebody that has wronged you is like drinking poison and expecting that person to die from it. You ready, DJ Ignacio?
Looking through the eyes of your demons, why the fuck you hide all your demons? Why the fuck you act like you don't need me?
Knowing that you really fucking know me.
Knowing that you only wanna bleed me dry. You don't even love me, saying you just love my life, nigga. Love what I provide through the night. One body holding on your side. Love what I provide. Love what I provide through the times and times when your life getting hot. You just wanna ride. You just wanna. I just wanna sail, set sail. Inhale, exhale. I just wanna sail, set sail. Inhale, exhale. Fly out to that one place. That place where you can't understand. Fly out to that one place. That place you go. Fly out to that one place you can't understand. Can't understand. Fly out to that one place you go. I need y'all to repeat after me on this part. Say, I can't find my time. Saying I can't find my time. Saying I just need. I need your love, saying I just need. I need your love, saying I really need you, saying I wanna trust you. In this life, we have to trust ourselves, bro, over anybody else. Trust yourself. Trust the intuition you got. You feel me? Hey, is there a way I could? I have to stand right here. You hear that boom? You hear that boom? Clap that boom, boom, clap. You hear that boom? Clap that boom, boom, clap. You hear that boom? Clap that boom, boom, clap. You hear that boom? Clap that boom, boom, clap. You hear that boom? Clap that boom, boom, clap. You hear that boom? Clap that boom, boom, clap. You hear that boom? You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Goddamn, I'm trying to make it like a prophet should. Goddamn, I'm trying to make it like I probably should. I think I will one day. Goddamn, I'm trying to make it like a prophet should. Goddamn, I'm trying to make it cause I probably should. I think I'll make it one day. Nigga, never let up, never take your foot off that motherfucking brake. Cause niggas working hard, you in this motherfucker know you gotta stay. Nigga, you better post every day. Yo, you better act like you love this shit. If you don't love this shit, no, this motherfucking shit will get taken away from you. And I don't care what nobody say, cause I work harder than you. And I'm comparing myself to everybody on stage, I work harder than you. Like shit, nigga, it's the truth. And Skelly Boy in the booth. And even if I got no listeners, know I do much more than you. But I don't give a fuck about no numbers and shit. But I'm lying to myself, cause every time I step up on this stage, feel like shit. Niggas don't listen to my shit. Niggas know I put my heart and my whole soul, but niggas don't care about that shit. And I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna go keep on going until a nigga is losing, until a nigga has lost it out. I gave my time, but it ain't clear, I ain't got it all. And time isn't nothing because a nigga ain't got it all back. What the fuck is going on in my head? It's just demons in here. What the fuck is going on in my head? What the fuck is going on? It's just down inside of here. Girl, I thought we made it clear that you would love me forever, but then you took off and I ain't even seen your face. And I ain't even heard from you like you missed me in nothing, just tell me that you gon' love me so baby I can move on without feeling like I fucked it up. Cause lately I've been fucking up and put my all in music, it's the only thing I'll ever love. And I can sacrifice everything, relationships and comfort, as long as I got something to do. It's something that I'm proud of, baby. I just wanna hear you say you're proud of me too. This demon's coming from behind me. Probably should turn around. Something inside me wants me to turn around. This house ain't on, so I guess we should burn the whole thing down. Skelly Bowl. Half Moon is the name of the album. The first song was called Sail, and the second song is called Boom Clap. People ask my future plans, I see their face and I say music. Let me get a clap from y'all, please. A rhythmic clap. A little rhythm in there, yeah. Okay. People ask my future plans, see their face and I say music. Good luck, have fun, just keep doing it. Like I'm just another black boy rapping. At least I'm not another black boy trapped in, lying in his casket. At least I got a dream, I'm trying to make it happen. My family saying that it won't. Got this pressure on my back and I just chase results. Mama say priority's wrong, go to school. No love in it, I say I don't trust in it. Me and you measure success a little different. 20K, I'm indebted, you must be tripping. Take 20K, invest in me and my own business. Got my own vision, got my own mission. See, walking out of line, I'm like a wolf among this flock of sheep. Congratulations, Captain Gowan, and got y'all the great. And I fill this application out so you could work for me. No, it ain't for me. Clocking in and clocking out, just know it ain't for me. Paycheck every 2 weeks, no, it ain't for me. Go to work, going home, go to sleep, and then repeat. Life I wanna lead, one with cement and peace. Say the life I wanna lead, one without a settled routine. While you selling me short, I cannot sell myself short. I'm trying to change lives. Yeah, this road I walk, it ain't no paved lines. Tell them, look, it's my life. Yeah, I choose to gamble all the dice, but this time I'm praying and I see the 7 on top. Betting on me until this heart stop. Never stop writing till this mind stop thinking. Never stop speaking till these lungs stop breathing. When these lungs stop breathing, start this rapping shiver good. Right now I wish I could, but I couldn't. If I tried running out ink, I cut my wrist and bleed all on these lines. Don't you try me. Ain't no artist, that's how they identify me. Look. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
So much love for Skelly Bow, so much love for everybody that touched the stage today. All right, we're gonna do this fast. If you perform today, please stand up in the crowd. Woo! All right, y'all. We do have to be super respectful of the New Parkway Theater's time because we have to be out of here by 8:30 because they have a movie right after this. So I'm going to announce our top 10 advancing poets to semis, and then I want every single poet that performed today to meet in the mezzanine for a photo and our closing poet huddle. So please also complete your survey on your way out. You can find it at the check-in question. There are QR codes posted around the space. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to announce the 10 advancing poets from low score to highest score. So in 10th place, we have Julia. Next up, we have Saheen. Yeah. Next up, we have Eris. We got Lola. We have Ali. We have Beckett. Maya, Sam, Salma, and our top scoring poet of the night is Vivian. Thank y'all so much for coming. This has been a Youth Speaks production and an affirmation that the next generation is speaking for itself. Please gather your things and head out to the lobby. Thank you so much.
Come on, poets, meet in the mezzanine so we can do our closing circle. Thank you. Y'all did amazing. Thank you,